Hi guys, welcome in. We're doing another build guide here on the Withered Knight, Great Sword Withered Knight. Been having a lot of inquiries into this one, so I thought, all right, we'll do a build guide of this. Played it for a bit, fleshed it out. I feel like this is the strongest variant for me. I do all my build guides just off the cuff in a oneer. We don't heavily produce, we don't edit, so it's just me talking to you guys about my build. I will say I think the game is very highly skill based and like it depends, use the skills you want, et cetera, et cetera. But I'll run you through this. Um, I skill wise, let's go there. Let's start in the skill wise. I'm using Radiant Retribution. We're using Parry and Withering Mark. Okay, I think Withering Mark is actually phenomenal. It gets the mark on them. It sets them up for chains. It's great in PvE. It's great in PvP. You catch people off. You can do a backdash into a Withering Mark. Catches a lot of people out when they're trying to get up to you and stuff like that. So, very strong in my opinion. You could probably sub out Radiant Retribution for Breakthrough Charge. Some people are just better with this skill than I am. I'm not good with Breakthrough Charge. I just had to admit it to myself. I'm like, I don't like this. I don't like the way it works. I don't like using it the way it's. I'm just like, nah, dude, I'm out. I'm not doing that shit. So I've been running Radiant Retribution and thoroughly enjoying it. I have to say, I can use it as a gap closer. I can use it as a two-hit mechanic, mark, execute, everything. So it just works better for me. I don't know. Mess around with it. You could easily sub out breakthrough charge if you wanted to use that instead. It's gonna have the same kind of effect. Pole arm and shield. We're running intervene. Um, I was trying to run javelin thrust, and you know what? It's like if people are watching, if people are like on point, they just dodge it. And I was thinking to myself, like, I'm gonna use the thing that just gap closes. They don't have a choice in the matter. I'm gonna gap close with this. It staggers, so it stops a potion if they're running a potion. It gives you a shield. Uh, I don't know. I like it more. I mean, if you're running in trios, it's great for your team as well. It's just like I don't know. It's if you have one shield skill, I think like intervene is the way to go personally. Um all right. So that's the skills we're running. Talent wise, here's what we're doing talent wise, right? You need greatsword specialization, obviously, to get the 3 skills. We're going 2 up the core archetype for greatsword. Getting to bad karma, taking up the left path here. This keeps the wither on, it keeps stacking it. There's the dot, does a lot of damage, vulnerability, move speed, all this stuff. Bad karma is great, in my opinion. We don't go for legacy. Legacy is like nice, you get a little heal and stuff. It's just not worth the talent point, though. It's just not. So grab these 2 here. Momentum, this is like, I think this is an absolute must. This is a non-negotiable talent point, in my opinion, if you're going to use Greatsword. You will inevitably be in a breakaway window in a fight. There's no ifs, ands, or buts, right? Instantly fully charges the judgment energy. This is incredibly good. I played without this for a while, and I was like, what am I doing with my life? So definitely do that. Definitely recommend that. We get super armor on the parry. Some people are going to want to take tactical prep. I don't take the tactical prep. It reduces the cooldown by like 5 seconds or something like that. It's not bad. I mean, it's good, but it's okay. I find points in other places. It's no big deal. The super armor is non-negotiable. You got to have the super armor, 100%. No way around it. I get instant wither on the withering mark. This is very good. I mean, you will catch people trying to get a potion. You will hit them with this, and finish them off. So highly recommend the instant wither on that bad boy. And then if you're gonna run breakthrough charge, grab these 2, super armor and executes the wither. I'm running radiant retribution, so I'm grabbing these 2. It's the same kind of deal. Further displacement, so we travel further. You catch people out this way, which is really nice. And then Whiplash executes the Wither, right? So, same kind of deal. But you catch somebody, like, if you miss with, here's what you do, right? You miss with your first hit, and then you hit with your next two, and they can't get out of it. Those two other hits are, whoo, girl, real nice, turns out. So there's your talents. Take a look at those bad boys. What am I running as far as affixes are concerned? Everyone's gonna have their own opinions on this. You know, there's so many guides online, like, this is the only way to do it. No, I don't believe in that. Try stuff. Here's what I'm using if you care. We grab vitality. So when we potion this, I can show you. I use the Warblood potion. It's a little bit cheaper, to be honest, on this guy. So we grab a double burst, we grab a double Aegis, and we grab a double Valor, right? So this is what it's going to end up looking like if we drop this potion. We'll have level 5 into Aegis. You get the physical resist, a little bit of defense. Valor, obviously. Defense penetration, just straight up attack. Burst, I'm a huge fan of this. Some people say, yeah, you could just run into Strife and it equals out to be the same, blah, blah, blah. So, whatever. I mean, you could probably run Strife instead of Burst if you wanted to. Whatever. But I like the Burst. It's specific to the class, so it feels cool. You know what I mean? I don't know. I like it. And you get a little bit more, well, Burst. So, you catch people out sometimes with this. That's the thing. Vitality, we get the immune to overdraft state here at level 4. This, in my opinion, is non-negotiable. We use so much energy on our big attacks. I can't tell you how many fights I've won because we just were able to get one more explosive hit, whatever you want to call it, right, on the right click or whatever. So, and then elusive, man, this is like, I don't know. There's no class in the game that doesn't benefit from more dodging. You know what I mean? The dodges are your iframes. These will be good for literally anybody. Every class in the game. There's no, like, I feel like 5 into elusive on the bigger builds should be in everyone's build. I don't know. That's just me. Iframes, saves lives, blah, blah, blah. So, we'll run into a little training ground, show you a couple things, and then I think we'll just call it there. But that's the guide. Get out there, give it a shot. Like, so ideally, if you're playing against PvE, you would open with this bad boy, dash in, boom. They're already blowing up. Hit them with one of these guys. You can see how much stamina we go through, though. You know what I mean? But huge bursts of damage, etc., etc. You can also do one of these into one of these, followed with one of these, boom, boom, boom. So, like, PvE-wise, the damage is insane, right? It just is. If you're in PvP, could throw in a little bot here. Let's do like a Shadow Strix, whatever. Add this guy in. The main thing I'm going to show you here is, like, as far as parries concerned, you got to learn when to do parries, stuff like that. Backing up and then through this out does a lot of work as well. So watch me die. It's fun. The main thing I would say is when you dash in combat, you're getting breakaway charge, whatever nonsense, right? And you break away, use your light click. Use your left click. It doesn't have a ton of range, but it is faster than this guy. You will get interrupted. If you do a breakaway and you try to right click, you will get interrupted a lot of the time. A lot of people's attacks are faster than that, unfortunately. So if you're going to breakaway dash, use your left click. And you can always, the thing is, if you use your left click, you get 2 hits, right? So you break away, and since you break away, you put on the mark, right? And since you can hit twice, always follow up into a heavy. That's your bread and butter right there. If you hit anyone once, follow up with a heavy every time. Get that heavy going. You can even sometimes you can just spam it and they'll fucking just stand there and take it. That's pretty rare, but some people do that, which is crazy. Yeah, that's about it. I don't know. Here's the deal. If you got any comments, if you got any, I guess suggestions or questions or whatever, throw them in the comments down there. I'm live basically every day on Twitch. Come hang out, come chat. It's a chill place. We just have fun. We mess around. We don't go super sweaty, crazy, like, I don't know. Some people just, I don't know. Some people are nuts, bro. You know what I mean? Okay. Like, subscribe. You know, if you like the fish. Come on. Who doesn't like the fish? All right. Anyway, have a good one. And, catch you on the next one. There's your guide. There's your guide. I'll put build codes in the description for blue and purple set. How's that sound? I don't really run legendaries, because I play in a lot of random trios, and guess what? We die a lot, so. All right. You guys have a good one. We'll see you later. Bye.